Hello, children. Today I am here with the summary of A Letter to God, your first chapter of English book, English as well as Hindi explanation and the explanation of question answers as well. A Letter to God, it's written by Friends. You should know the writer's name. He was a writer, poet, and a journalist. And before we start this lesson, you should know something about the positive energy, and you believe that the things will happen. If you take everything positively, positive things will happen with you. If you think negatively, negative things will happen with you. So this is all our thought process. The positive energies are all around you. It's just that we collect those energies and we start believing in what we are doing, in what we wish, and things will happen. So this lesson is a good reflect of this thought. So in this lesson, what we find that there is a poor farmer. He has grown cornfields. His cornfields are full of corns, and a good harvest is going to happen. But he thinks that if it rains a little, his corns would even become better and his harvest would become better. And so he sees towards the sky and the clouds and wishes that if there is some rain, my harvest would become better. And as he wishes, it happens like this. Drops of rain start, and he feels that these raindrops are as if money is falling down. He says the big drops, he thinks that they are 10-cent pieces and little ones are 5-cent pieces. Why? Because the rain which he sees them as money, that if it rains, his crop would become better and he would have a good harvest, he would get a lot of money out of his harvest. So he feels like that. But what happens? This rain converts into a storm of hailstones, and the whole farm is full of hailstones, and the harvest is spoiled. There is nothing left for him to sell, and he feels very sad. He is filled with sadness, and then he doesn't know what should be done. His soul was filled with sadness, and he thinks that even the locusts, what are locusts? They are insects which fly in big swarms, groups, and destroy the crops. So these locusts come, different types of insects, and spoil the harvest. But he feels that this rain, this hailstones were even worse than those locusts. They have spoiled his field and nothing was left. So again, he has a good belief in God, a great belief in a strong belief in God, and then he thinks of writing a letter to God. Now, this we may find humorous because how can a person write a letter to God? But he has a strong feeling that if I write a letter to God, he will help me. And so he writes a letter that he needed 100 cents as his farm was spoiled completely, and he posts it in the post office. Now what happens? The postmaster opens, he sees the address on the top of the envelope and finds that it's very strange. How can a person write a letter to a god? When he opens, he sees that he has asked for 100 pesos. First, he finds it humorous, like we are finding, but later, this man he realizes that just see how strong faith this person has towards God, and so he thinks that he must be helped. He was ready to help the poor farmer. He collected money from all the staff members of his post office and kept collected it and just kept it in that envelope. And when on Sunday he came to see whether the reply had come, just see his faith in God. He thinks that God must reply, will be replying his letter, and he comes to take that reply. The postmaster gives him that letter, and when he opens, he sees that the money sent was only 70 pesos. Now, over here, the theme of this story, you may find out that how a man disbelieves other man. He has full faith in God, but he thinks that God had sent me 100 pesos. These post office people have taken away 30 pesos from that. So these the people in the post office had actually helped him, but it's very ironical that Lencho feels that he had been cheated by them. They had taken away his money. So this is irony over here. And so he thinks that he should again write back to God that next time you don't send me money through mail, because these fellows, they take away the money, so you send me directly. So this is where your story ends. I hope you have understood the story. Now for your better understanding, I will tell you in Hindi. So इस कहानी में हम देखते हैं कि एक गरीब फार्मर होता है, किसान होता है, जिसके खेत लहलहाते रहते हैं और वो सोचता है कि अगर थोड़ी बारिश हो जाए तो और भी फसल अच्छी हो जाएगी और उसे बहुत सारे पैसे मिल जाएंगे, और वो भगवान से प्रार्थना करता है कि अच्छी बारिश हो जाए। और अचानक बारिश भी शुरू हो जाती है, वो खुश भी हो जाता है, पर थोड़ी ही देर में वो बारिश ओले के रूप ले लेता है और जोरदार ओले बरसने लगते हैं और पूरा फील्ड नाश हो जाता है। उसकी सारी फसल जो है वो नष्ट हो जाती है और वह बहुत दुखी हो जाता है और सोचने लगता है कि अब हम कैसे अपना जीवन यापन करेंगे। और तभी उसे भगवान की तरफ जो है सो ध्यान आकर्षित होता है और वो कहता है, भगवान को एक पत्र लिखता हूँ मैं और उन्हीं से मदद मांगता हूँ। और वो पत्र लिखता है कि भगवान आप मुझे 100 पीसोस जो है सो दे दीजिए ताकि मैं अपने घर का पालन पोषण कर सकूं। और उसमें इतनी ज़्यादा श्रद्धा, इतनी ज़्यादा विश्वास होती है प्रभु में कि वो लिखने के बाद वो अगले संडे पहुंच भी जाता है वो रिप्लाई लेने के लिए पोस्ट ऑफिस। और पोस्ट ऑफिस में जब वो पोस्ट मास्टर उस पत्र को देखता है कि भगवान को लिखा गया ये पत्र, उसको क्या करे, अब उसे बहुत आश्चर्य होता है। लेकिन उसे लगता है कि इस व्यक्ति को इतना विश्वास है, तभी तो इसने भगवान को पत्र लिखा है और इसकी ज़रूरत है, तो क्यों ना हम सब मिलकर इसकी मदद कर दें। और वो अपने साथियों के साथ मिलकर के कुछ पैसे इकट्ठे कर गए। 100 पैसे तो नहीं हो पाते हैं, पर 70 पैसों की वो व्यवस्था कर पाता है और एनवेलप में डालकर उसे दे देता है। ये व्यक्ति ज़रा सा भी ये नहीं सोचता कि ये पैसे कहाँ से आए। उसे यही लग रहा है कि भगवान ने उसके लिए वो पैसे भेजे हैं। और जब वो खोलता है और देखता है कि इसमें सिर्फ 70 पीसोज ही हैं। पीसोज जो है वो लैटिन अमेरिकन करेंसी है, तो ये वहीं की कहानी है। तो वो सोचता है कि ये जो 30 पीसोज हैं ये इन्हीं लोगों ने आपस में बांट लिया है, उसमें से निकाल लिया है। और इसलिए वह फिर से एक पत्र लिखता है भगवान को कि प्रभु आप जो है ये पैसे मुझे, पत्र जो का रिप्लाई जो है आप मेल से ना दें, आप मुझे डायरेक्ट दे दें। तो यहाँ पर हम दिखाता है कि एक भक्त का कितना विश्वास है प्रभु के ऊपर और एक इंसान के ऊपर से कितना विश्वास हटता जा रहा है। तो ये चीज़, ये थीम्स हैं इस कहानी के, जिसे आपको समझना होगा। अब हम थोड़ा क्वेश्चन आंसर्स को भी समझ लेते हैं। सो लेट्स गो थ्रू ऑल द क्वेश्चंस। योर फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन इज व्हाट डिड लेंचो होप फॉर? So Lencho hoped for a good shower of rain so that his crops would become better. Why did Lencho say the raindrops were the new coins? तो new coins से क्यों कंपेयर करता है? क्योंकि उसे लगता है कि ये जो रेन्स आ रहे हैं वो पैसे लेके आएंगे, अच्छा हार्वेस्ट होगा तो उससे पैसे मिलेंगे। How did the rain change? तो रेन कैसे चेंज हो गया? Rains became hailstones. What happened to Lencho's fields? So his field was completely full of these hailstone and the crops were destroyed completely. What were Lencho's feelings when the hails stopped? So he was very, very sad. He was filled with sadness and he did not know what to do. Now in the next oral comprehension check, you just see who or what did Lencho have faith in? So Lencho had faith in God. भगवान में विश्वास था उसका. What did he do? He wrote a letter to God so that he needed 100 pesos. Who read the letter? The postmaster read the letter. What did the postmaster do then? The postmaster was amused, but then he took it seriously and collected money from his friends and also contributed himself and gave it to the poor farmer. And in the next oral comprehension check, was Lencho surprised to find a letter for him with money in it? No, Lencho was not at all surprised to find a letter for him, because he had a deep faith, a strong faith in God, that God will be replying to his letter. So he was not at all surprised. What made him angry? When he saw that God, in that envelope, it had only 70 pesos, he became angry. He thought that the rest money, 30 pesos, were taken away by the post office staff. Now, if you see the thinking about the text, the first question, who does Lencho have complete faith in? तो किस पे उसको पूरा विश्वास है? He has complete faith in God. Which sentence in the story tell you this? The fact that he writes a letter to God and he expects a reply from God. These sentences tell us that he had a complete faith in God. Why does the postmaster send money to Lencho? Because he feels that the man has a strong faith in God, and so his faith should not be broken. He should be helped. Why does he sign the letter God? Because he does not want him to know from where the money came and wants him to keep his faith. Did Lencho try to find out who had sent the money to him? No, Lencho did not try to find out who had sent the money to him, because he never thought about it, that somebody else could have given him money. Who does Lencho think has taken the rest of the money? Lencho thought that the rest of the money was taken away by the staff of the post office. What is the irony in the situation? The irony in the situation is that actually these staff members of post office had actually collected money, contributed money, and tried to help humanity, for the cause of humanity. But this Lencho, on the contrary, thinks that these fellows have taken away his money, which was sent by God actually. So with this, we come to the end of the explanatory part. I hope you will be able to understand it, and this will help in better understanding of the lesson. Thank you, children.